Operation Deliberate Guard. In the volatile aftermath of the Bosnian War, NATO faced the critical task of turning a fractured, war-torn nation into a functioning peace. After spearheading airstrikes and peace enforcement missions during the conflict, the alliance now needed to sustain that peace through vigilance, deterrence, and unrelenting presence. Operation Deliberate Guard, launched in December 1996, was NATO's answer. A post-conflict security operation that extended the alliance's stabilizing role in Bosnia and Herzegovina under the broader Stabilization Force, SFOR, mandate. The operation replaced the earlier Operation Decisive Endeavor and represented NATO's transition from active war termination to long-term peace support. Deliberate Guard wasn't just about keeping former enemies apart. It was about helping the country rebuild, disarm, and heal, while ensuring that nationalist forces didn't reignite ethnic hostilities. Thousands of NATO troops from across the alliance were deployed across Bosnia during Deliberate Guard. Their duties included securing demilitarized zones, guarding key infrastructure, monitoring cantonment sites, and overseeing the return of refugees to their former homes. Patrols were regular, highly visible, and strategically placed in areas where tensions still simmered beneath the surface, bridging urban divides, protecting displaced persons, and ensuring compliance with the Dayton Peace Agreement. One of the operation's most critical components was the disarmament process. Under Deliberate Guard, NATO forces inspected weapons storage sites, supervised the destruction of heavy arms, and monitored the activities of local police and military forces to prevent rearmament. When illegal caches were discovered, NATO troops confiscated them, sending a clear message that violence would no longer be tolerated. At the same time, Operation Deliberate Guard played a quiet but essential role in nation-building. NATO personnel worked closely with the OSCE, the UN, and the Office of the High Representative to enable fair elections, support legal reform, and help rebuild government institutions. Though NATO's role remained military, its coordination with civilian agencies allowed for a smoother transition from war to reconstruction. The operation was also marked by high readiness and adaptability. Troops conducted regular training and rapid deployment drills, preparing for the possibility of flare-ups or organized resistance. Yet the strength of Deliberate Guard lay in its deterrence through presence. The mere visibility of NATO vehicles, uniforms, and patrols was often enough to prevent incidents from escalating. Peace, once imposed through force, was now being reinforced through routine and reliability. Operation Deliberate Guard ended in June 1998, succeeded by Operation Joint Forge. But its two-year run helped cement NATO's role as the primary guarantor of stability in post-war Bosnia. It proved that the alliance could not only end wars, it could manage fragile peace, maintain pressure on spoilers, and allow space for diplomacy, justice, and reconciliation to take hold. Deliberate Guard wasn't a war-fighting campaign. It was an operation of restraint, of discipline, of daily commitment to a peace that had been paid for in blood. It reminded the world that even after the guns fall silent, the work of peacekeeping is just beginning, and that NATO was willing to shoulder that burden until Bosnia could stand on its own.